afternoon. My name is Betsy, and I'm with Creative Aging Network. And today we have YBhong Rcom, who's going to continue weaving his baskets.
Yeah.
And we had started about 2 weeks ago, and he's going to continue weaving his basket today. And we'll have a little of a conversation as we go, and he'll tell us about the steps. But what he's going to do next, he's going to let us know. YBhong, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing right now?
Now, just add it. Make it have a line up like this.
Okay, so you're adding more weavers.
Yeah, add more weaver, and then when I got finished, pulled it, then I make a letter.
You're going to make some letters.
Yeah, letter.
And so you're going to
Keep the
spell
name.
somebody's name, is that right?
Yeah, somebody's name.
Okay. And just to remind us, last week, some of the things that you did was that you showed us how to crack the bamboo.
Yeah.
And then get your weavers. These are all weavers right here.
Yeah.
The right size, the right thickness and thinness, so that they're all uniform in size. And can you tell us just a little bit about, you have color that you work with here, and tell us a little bit about how you got that color on there. Just remind us how you get color on your weavers.
Color, that's I buy from Walmart. From Walmart, that the painting that got buy the color.
Okay, you bring some paint.
No, I don't bring today.
Well, not today, but you get paint from the store.
Yeah.
And you paint each of these. Okay.
Yeah.
And you showed us that in the previous video. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you doing right now? Are you adding more of those weavers?
Yeah, adding some more.
Okay. All right.
Added this, and then I will make letter.
So it looks like, Tiny, as you're adding more of these vertical weavers, and it seems like you're doing that to make the basket become wider. Is that right?
Yeah.
You're adding them.
Add to make it long and wide, and correct with the line, with the will correct with the when write letter.
Okay.
If we don't do this, then maybe don't edit. Maybe all the line is like that, not be even, not become the city.
This one right here?
Yeah.
This one right here?
Yeah, see?
Okay.
That right.
You're trying to get these things even.
Yeah, be even.
Your patterns
that make
even.
It right. If it don't look like that, it look like skewy.
Yes, it gets skewed.
Yeah, if don't sew up the right that, it's wrong. Not can come out like that.
So one of the things that's hard to understand is, how do you know where to start your letters? Do you make a drawing to begin with?
No need drawing.
No need for a drawing.
You will see what I will do that. Okay. Maybe if you need it, you will see how I will draw it.
Okay.
But I can do maybe have no matter this. I can start here the letter. I have a few letters. Okay, I finished it. I have already. But not enough. Not enough yet.
So are you tightening these all with your fingers? Is that how you're keeping everything nice and taut?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't use a tool at all to help keep everything tight?
I mean this thing? Yeah. Sometimes if I want to tight this, look like I use a screwdriver. If my nail is not really strong.
Okay.
Okay, broken nail is hard too. Okay, if my nail is really good, it's okay.
Okay.
I make it. Tight. It's like tight this. Pull to finger. All the time it look like from here to here.
So lower down, you started adding more weavers.
5, 1, 5, 5, 1, 3. This side 3, this side 3, this side 3, this side. Then 12. 12 black, 12 white.
Okay, 12 black and 12 white. So you have to be careful on counting correctly, right?
Yeah, and then edit look like this size I call size 15. 15, that both sides 15 edit, then 30. Then when you said after 30 is 60. 60, I put all things 60 already. Then 8, 12. After 12, and I ate 36.
Okay.
Just 48 all together.
Yeah, so you're keeping track of the equivalents.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have all of your bundles prepared and ready for you. Okay, so you're adding another one.
Yeah, I had another one again.
And I'm noticing that the very tips of these, as you're inserting them, they're pretty narrow. I mean, they seem to you're able to kind of poke them in pretty
But if you want to do this, you must, one thing, you plenty, you have to make the number, the black to make the same thing. Bending and the basket plate cross. Then you know exactly that I do this. And when you do this, you must have, what is it? You know how to do.
So it's a little more complicated than over one, under one, over one. You're kind of overlapping in places 2 or 3, and that's how you're getting these really intricate patterns.
Some have some plus 3, some have plus 5, some have plus 1 down, 3 up, sometimes like that.
Okay. Okay, so Tiny, it looks like you're starting to make the letter L. And what we have here are, you've actually gotten up to past this line here, and you're about to make the L. Of course, in this basket, we're looking at a B.
See, and I see this letter L, this is not the letter E, letter I, not letter E. I.
So the letter L, the letter I, and then you're going to make an A, right? Is that correct?
A, I put the lowercase a.
Lowercase a, okay.
Okay. Too soft.
Now, is this something that a long time ago in Vietnam, did people weave names into baskets, or is that relatively new? Is that something that you started to do when you lived in the U.S.?
No, in Vietnam I don't do that, nothing.
Okay, you never did that.
When I United States, I'm trying to learn to do that.
Okay.
You know, when I jungle, I don't do any either. I just make it look like I know the basket only.
So you're most familiar with making the designs in the basket, and then the letters is something relatively new.
Yeah.
That's exciting. The walnuts dropping.
This, the L, come already. See? That's all, and
Yeah, because you're doing it from the bottom on up.
Yeah.
And then he'll pick up with that. Oh, you're putting a little X in between it. Okay, yeah, okay, so you're putting this design in there.
Like an X,
so you're getting this.
Don't have nothing in there.
Right. It's kind of a design element just to balance the design.
See?
Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
factor 2. So tiny.
Yeah.
That looks fantastic. And I do notice that you can actually work on one side before you do another.
Yeah.
Can you explain how that works for a minute? Just, how you can work more on one side than on another?
Another side, just
So you're working mostly on the side where you have the letters.
yeah, what letter approach and how many extra that we might put the picture that.
Okay, so how many
Yeah.
extras?
Yeah.
So it looks like you don't have to keep going around and around at the same pace. You can work a little higher on one side
Yeah.
than on another. That's interesting. This is
See?
a very forgiving kind of material you're working with. Yeah, okay. So you've got the name in there already.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, would you be willing to show us on one of your other baskets how you get a bottom onto the basket? You won't be able to do it with that one just yet, but are you able to do that? And this one's not been attached yet, right?
Yeah.
So you have to finish your basket to this point,
Yeah.
and then you make. Now, how do you make this part? Tell us a little bit about how you make
cut
this.
And
You cut your bamboo.
and broke it by 4.
Okay.
It's the four piece that one piece required of one this.
So one piece.
Yeah.
You're going to have one piece.
Then pour this and then pour piece this. Pour this we make.
Okay.
Yeah.
Four pieces.
Yeah, pour piece or pour this.
Okay.
Then we can break if it's big. If small, maybe not can do that.
And do you have like a jig, or do you have a shape that you wrap
Yeah.
this around?
Yeah, we got that.
Can you show us that?
You see this?
Okay.
Like that. See it?
Okay. So you have like a little
Yeah.
a jig, and you wrap this around.
And we just look like when for that we just let it hold in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it. One hold like this, and then hold both sides, and then
Okay, so you're
See?
going to clamp it and you glue it also,
Yeah,
right?
then I glued
You
it.
glue it. Now, when you put the holes in there, explain to us, why do you need to put holes in there?
if we
What
don't
is it
put
about the
hole,
holes?
how can hold, and maybe you take out, it get drop, right?
Okay.
Then it can hold and can tie up. Then it's comfortable. No more. I mean, not can drop it.
Okay, so that's a way to attach it,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so you're attaching it and you're going to kind of sew it or lash
Yeah.
it together. All right. Okay.
This is sit up. Don't sit up outside and outside inside. This outside. Okay. The cross this all time outside. Maybe you put in flour.
Yes, it sits on the outside of the basket.
And
yeah.
this, I mean, why make string? One string and maybe can hold it, you can carry
Okay.
that string. And this, when it tie up, look at this thing, see, I make this. Look at this, is so very big. A
So
little
this
big,
is the
this
top
a little
part.
small, yeah. Then inside, then like I have this thing. Oh, I don't bring that.
Well, these
Oh, yeah,
are
this, yeah,
those
this,
are
yeah,
some of your top
Yeah.
pieces. You're going to take that little metal screw off.
Take
but
screw this.
It looks like this is also made out of bamboo, right?
Yeah, bamboo. See, too small, right? But this, too small, right? Then I put this inside. Change this, put inside.
Okay.
Inside, and then when make it a little wide, then I must take out this. I cut, replace look like this bamboo. This put in the.
So you can resize it. You can make it a
Yeah.
little bit
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah.
So you'll need one that goes on the inside,
Yeah.
and you'll need one that goes on the outside.
Yeah, because keep this dong.
That makes it
loose.
stronger,
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah, very
it?
strong. And when you I mean, tie up.
Mm-hmm.
This tie up by needles. See, I got needles.
Well, you've got some needles. Okay. Yeah, some saddle stitching needles,
Yeah.
tapestry needles, some really heavy
I
duty
got
needles.
in the car that string,
Okay.
string on what is it, rattan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this also, maybe these inner and outer bands serve to kind of lock in your weaving so that
yeah.
it doesn't fall apart.
Yeah, then when
Unravel?
you do that, they you know, keep don't broke. I mean, can carry everywhere, no broken. If you tie like this on it, maybe easy to broke, and they got hot finger, and they say ugly. See,
It
right?
won't
But
look as nice without it.
When
Okay.
see that, when we tie up like that, like this hair look like beautiful.
Okay.
Usually, sometimes I make like this red, and red this make it good. But
Okay.
this is not really good because this is not good, and maybe that is really good. Yeah.
So you have different ways of finishing them off, and
Yeah.
they all add to the beauty,
Yeah.
as well as the functionality. It
Ma-
makes it longer lasting,
What
wearable.
kind? Yeah. What kind material I have? If I have some is nice, good, beautiful, then I will change. Like this, before I have this only, then it look like ugly. But that I find a new one, then really beautiful that is.
So you keep finding new materials
Yeah.
that are that can substitute for. Now in Vietnam, what would you have made this out of? More bamboo or rattan?
Rattan.
Yeah, and we can get it here, but it's probably not the same quality and it's not as flexible. So I think that you have found different materials that work for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some I change, I change this. Sometimes I put look like red that maybe a little beautiful, or I got a green on top, red on the bottom, like that, or the white. What kind of color I have, I will change like that.
Okay. You have
Oh.
the X patterns, you have
Yeah.
butterflies, you
Yeah.
have a star on here.
Yeah. Because how people are looking good, which is the kind that look like good. I'm trying to thinking in my mind that I do that, Maybe which is the best that they like it, then I will make it that way.
Well, YBong, we thank you so much for showing us more on basket weaving today. And we're so pleased that you were able to show us how to put letters into bamboo baskets.
Yeah, I'm pleased you are asked me to showing how to make basket and how to set up ladder and how to weeding. Yeah, that is my best. To make basket.
And can you tell us, how can people contact you to purchase one of your baskets?
Yeah, people can call me and I have the telephone on the basket.
Okay.
One is for my home.
Thank you so much again, YBong.